So let's talk about 4 levels of the states while we are drawing Neurographica. Neurographica is also a practice of mindfulness and imagination development. During the drawing process, our attention is directed along 4 stages. So let's pay close attention to each stage because it's very important. First, the image, visualization, and mental picture. What do I see? Second, feelings and emotions. What do I feel? What emotions arise? Third, sensations. How do I feel right now? What sensory or tactile sensations appear in my body? How does my body respond? And the fourth stage, it's a meaning. What is this line? What is this shape about? What color? What does it mean to me? Why am I drawing this? And what do I want to achieve at the end? So we track reflection through these 4 stages or points of attention during the whole drawing process. In Neurographica, we don't draw just to draw. We draw to feel and to experience the process. Manifestation is when you are aligned with your emotions, feelings, visualization. So each stage provides its own reflection, its own signals. So it's very important to understand and recognize. Take the first stage, the image and visualization. What do I see? After choosing your topic, you need to look internally using your inner screen. How do I see my goal? What do I see regarding this topic? What do I look like once I achieve results? What am I doing? Or if you are drawing an object, what is it that you want to get? Here, imagination and fantasy must be very rich and clear. Seeing your result is the key in this state. This determines the further process. So the second stage is feelings and emotions. When you see your object or result, how do you feel? How do you experience yourself? How does your body react? What do you feel emotionally and by feelings at the moment you receive what you want to achieve? So before even you achieve, you have to start already feeling. And the third stage is about sensations. Ask, how do I feel physically? What I feel right now in my body? The body usually reacts with warmth or cold. Sometimes it's tension, sometimes it's inspiration and energized. It's essential to feel the body. It must be involved. At first, this might be difficult for you, but knowing that you should go through these all processes, not only just drawing, but also feeling, visualizing, going through emotions, helps you gradually pay attention and track these reflections and reach your goals very fast. And of course, the fourth stage, every line, every shape and color you draw gives a certain sensations, certain meanings. For example, as I mentioned in the first lesson, a triangle is a sharp shape. We draw it when we need to move forward, but feel fear and to bring courage or to break through a closed barrier. A circle is drawn when we want to create harmonize, balance, gentle atmosphere around us and within us. It could be also in communication. And now the square is used when we want stability, steadiness, and step-by-step structured approach to our tasks. So each shape you express through this reflects specific thoughts, and it becomes clear what you want to achieve in your task through these forms. And the lines could be very dynamic and intensive or melancholic and weak. Corners, whereas the intersections could be harsh and sharp or very soft and rounded. Colors can be bright, deep, or muted, or very light and almost invisible. Borders between the colors could be sharp or softly blended. So you see, every moment in the drawing is calculated in relation to your topic and has a specific meaning that your brain receives that time. So at the very beginning, when you know these details, you will keep them in mind during the whole process of the drawing, and you will know exactly how to pay attention, on what to pay attention, and how to observe yourself while we draw. Usually I remind to observe. And make sure you take the notes and you keep in front of you on your table desk those 4 keys of the stage. So it as a reminder to follow while you are drawing. So let's see you in the next video. Very often while I'm explaining, I like to draw also, because that way the memory works faster and it's really integrates the information better way. So if you would like, you can go ahead and just draw the neurographical lines from the first stage to the fourth stage, as I'm doing here. That way your brain also follows each stage as I'm showing here and explaining. And you can finish at the same time. It will be nice practicing of neurographical lines, roundings, and the colors. It could be your visual card on your table to make sure when you draw what do we use, why do we use, and what you have to pay attention at. See you in the next video.